The Babylonians believed that in the beginning there was nothing and there was chaos. As with the Sumerians, their belief in the deep sea, which they believed to be what depicted chaos in the beginning, must have influenced the Hebrews as well. For the Hebrew word tehom in the Babylonian language exactly corresponds in meaning to the word Tiamat, which means the monster of the deep that animates chaos and turmoil. The Babylonians believed that in this chaos there were fresh waters and salt waters. The fresh waters were called Apsu, and the salty waters were called Tiamat. There was a third entity called Mumu, which was believed to represent the mist or fog rising above these two bodies of water. Apsu and Tiamat together formed the first Anunnaki pair, called Lahmu and Lahamu. After this pair, Ansar and Kisar were created. Ansar and Kisar had a son named Anu. The wife of the god Anu was the goddess Antu. Anu then gave birth to Nudimmud in his own image. Also known as Enki and Ea, this god had extraordinary power and wisdom. The young gods were full of life and vitality and enjoyed joyful and noisy gatherings. However, this kind of entertainment disturbed their parents, who were elderly and comfortable in their own skin. Unhappy with this disturbing situation, Apsu, together with his vizier Mumu, appeared before Tiamat to express his displeasure with the situation and demanded the destruction of these created gods. Tiamat is enraged and opposes her husband. Apsu does not give up his stubbornness and says that he will rise up against the gods and destroy them so that he can sleep peacefully. The other gods are in great fear and alarm at the thought that Apsu will destroy the gods. Desperate, the gods go to Enki and ask him to find a solution. Enki performs a kind of magic to protect the gods against the attack. Apsu succumbs to the power of magic and falls into a deep sleep. While asleep, Apsu takes the crown of the kingdom from his head and gathers all power in himself. After his victory, Enki built a large and spacious house in the deep waters using the corpse of the murdered Apsu. He named this house Apsu. Marduk, who would later become Enki's son, was born in this house and was the great god who, when the time came, would save the gods from an even more terrible enemy and become the head of the other gods.